So you have to sign up. I've already been signed up for that. So let me open that account.
So this is the software, is it? Powtoon?
Yes, it is a software to make animation videos, and it's quite easy. Let me show you a few of them which I have already made. Let me show it to you on YouTube. That would be easy. Okay, you can see this video. Okay, you can see this is a very good video which you can make with the Powtoons at free of cost. There are paid packages as well of Powtoons. If you want to check out the pay packages, these are the few pay packages from Powtoons. Like one is free, which I use to make that video. You can go for Powtoons Pro, which is $19 per month, and you can download the full videos and everything into it. Okay, and another one is $59, so you can use that. Or I have other tools as well. Let me give you that tool as well. Okay, this is a paid tool actually. That is video title. Okay, so it is a paid tool which the cost is somewhere near $47. Okay, I will give you at free. I will give it to you at free of cost because I have already purchased it. Okay, these are the two links, training links and the download links of this. So you can download it from here. Okay, this is the page where you can click and download it. Okay, if you are using a Mac, then they have Mac version of it as well. Okay, you can download the Mac or the PC one, it's the same. And if you look at the videos, they have how to make videos, they have the whole training, how you can do that. You can just check it out. I'm sharing both the links, one link through which you can download it and another link through which you can check out the trainings, because it is a bit tedious work which you have to do. I'm just giving you the links. And this second one is for training. You can check it. Let me show you one video through which you can analyze how easy it is to make the video.
Okay, hello, welcome Chris this here video ties in with a demonstration of the one-click video creator software. Now in the last video we looked at an introduction to one-click video. I went through the different steps, explained the basic overview of the tool, how it works, why it's so special, and I also explained how to use the settings page. Now again, as we click through these pages, you can easily go back and edit the information. So once you get to step 2 or step 3, you can go back and enter this stuff and then kind of click forward, and everything that you're doing will still be there, it'll just be changed. You can also enter different slide information and click forward. So basically like a constant back and forth process between these different pages. But what I'm going to do here is start with the step 2 page and kind of look at what that is and how it works. So in the last video I kind of introduced the idea of one-click video and explained that one of the things that makes it so important are these template animations. So basically what we did is we looked at all of the products that we've sold in the past, all the products we've sold with video, either on Facebook ads, JPC, on ClickBank, affiliate promotions, email promotions, we run offline promotions, videos promoting apps, videos promoting services, videos promoting pretty much everything. And then we also looked at videos that were performing really well in the marketplace on JPC, on ClickBank, promoting offline businesses, promoting viral media, various kinds of things really.
This is just a 12-minute video, just watch it out, okay?
And then got an animate.
Jahan, just watch this video and you will get to know how to make the animation video. So just watch it.
To create templates.
Okay, I'm just playing this video. Just watch.
For the one-click video software so that these templates are editable. So basically the templates look like an animation with like a little editable file that comes with it. And that editable file allows us to replace certain components within the animation, within the template, such as text, video backgrounds, and font color as well. And basically what we're going to do on this page is enter whatever information we want for our slides, and then that will then determine what will then appear on the step 3 page. So for example, let's say that I wanted to do a slide here which was promoting a fat loss offer, so let's say the truth about abs offer. So let me just write literally truth about abs. And you'll see that if we put truth about abs in here, there are 38 animations that could possibly work with one line of text. If I put a second line of text in, so let's say how to lose fat, then you'll see that the number drops down to 25. You'll also see that the number will vary depending on how many characters are in the description. So for each line, if I put in 0 to 20, then it will be a certain type of text. If I put between 21 characters and 200 characters, it will be another type of text. If it's above 200, then it will be another type of animation that appears. So that's the basic process of how we can kind of filter down by slides, and that will happen in live time. What I suggest you do is, as you enter this information here, you can also click forward and see how that's actually going to look for the, basically for each particular slide. If you don't like the look of it, then you can, edit it as you go through. We can basically enter, for each slide, we can enter up to 4 pieces of text, and we can also enter up to 3 images and a video file. And for all of these, we've basically got sort of a couple of options. We can basically either choose an image file, which allows us to browse our computer and find an image. So I can maybe go with that one there. And if I click forward, then you'll see that we've got, that particular image, and then also the text above it. And then what we can also do is we can click on this icon here, which will basically load up all the images that we've entered recently, which is basically just a time saver to stop us, having to keep on adding, importing the images from our computer, and we can just access them directly within the one-click video software tool. We can enter 1 video, we can enter up to 3 images, and we can enter up to 4 pieces of text. And you can see that as we do this, the number of animations changes. So I've put in, 1 piece of image there, and I've also put in 2 pieces of text. If I put in 3, then you see the number will change to 46. If I put in 4, it'll change to 47. If I now choose another image, then you see that the number will drop to 9. So there are only 9 possible animations that could work with 2 images and 4 pieces of text. And if idea here really is to go through the slides and basically enter the kind of rough slides that you want to see as you go through, for each of these basically. Once we're happy with the slides, with what we've entered here, we're kind of roughly happy. You don't need to be completely happy. Just click on the next button and we'll be redirected to the step 3 page. And basically the way this page works is that it's going to suggest all the possible animations that could work with what we've just entered, and we can then look and decide which ones we want to include. When we see one we want to include, we just basically click on it by hovering over the text. We can see, get a preview of it, and we can also click on the magnifying glass and we'll kind of zoom in and give us a full screen kind of overview of how that animation looks. But we can also change the background images or the background color for each text specifically. So even though our kind of default background there is one thing, we've now just changed it for this one slide only. But we can also enter the number of the length rather of each slide, and this is in milliseconds. So millisecond is a thousandth of a second, so here like 4 seconds. And one of the cool features that we've got actually, if I just go all the way back to the first section, and let me just choose this song here. One of the cool things that we'll do is basically for each song that we've included, we've basically set the default length so that it'll basically play for like 2 bars of the song, which is like a musical measure. So I don't know if you saw that, but it basically lasted just the right amount of time so that each slide kind of transitions in just as the next part of the music comes in. So just kind of.
Are you able to follow this video, Johanna?
Yep.
Okay, great. Then I will continue the video.
A minor thing that we did include, which just makes it, kind of gives it a hypnotic effect, I suppose. I'll just remove this song here just so that as we go through, the song doesn't keep on playing, which obviously could be distracting. But anyway, the idea is we kind of browse through and see which ones work. You'll notice as well that some of them just don't quite look right. So for example, this one here is obviously not a transparent background, and so we've got this kind of light background over kind of a slightly grey t-shirt, which doesn't look ideal. But generally, you want to work with transparent images if possible, or ideally choose an animation where you kind of don't really notice it. The other thing you'll notice as well is that certain animations are in a specific image aspect ratio. So an aspect ratio is just the width versus the height. You'll see that we've got 3 different types of image. We've got square images, which are kind of 1-to-1, so kind of that size. We've got rectangular images, which are kind of horizontally long, and then we've got vertical images, which are horizontally high. And depending on what the images that we've actually uploaded, we'll want to find a template that fits with that particular size of the image, which again is just kind of a case of browsing through and finding one that we kind of like the look of. So I'm just going to kind of scroll through here. So potentially that one could work. Notice we've got different, got male, female, and different ethnicities as well. Choose about tabs, and then it does a search, and then we get the image that comes up, and then it kind of zooms down over it. So I kind of like that one, so I'm going to include that one there. But yeah, basically we can kind of browse through these, and you'll notice that some of them will have like additional tags. So it'll kind of display the best matches, where in this case it was like one image and one piece of text, but it'll also display other potential related matches. So maybe, for example, let me just see if I can find one. This one here, the text is actually, potentially much bigger than just this. So for example, we could choose this one, but then go back to our slide and, just fill this out with just tons more text. And it'll probably look better for that particular slide. So let me just go and find the slide. So, that one just looks a lot better now. We've put a bit more text in there. But I'm just going to go with this one here. So let me just get rid of all that text that I've just put in there. Another thing that we can do is, as I've mentioned, it'll kind of display the best matches, but it'll also display things that aren't necessarily, perfect. So here we've got one that's got 2 lines of text potentially. But what we can do is we can even show even more of them by clicking on Show All. And basically Show All, as you can see, the number will jump from like whatever it was there, 45 animations, just to like all of the animations, which is 174. So basically you can see here we've just got tons and tons of possible animations that could work, even though a lot of them don't actually fit with what we've entered, which is one piece of text and one image. So you see we've got one here which is like 4 pieces of text. So really we could do with adding another 4 bits of text here. We've got one here which is 1 piece of text. I think there's probably some text there as well maybe. We've got one here which is 3 pieces of text I think. And the idea with these is that we can see what kind of works and then kind of go back to the original step and say, actually, you know what, I think I'm going to enter 3 lines of text here because I really like the look of that particular slide. So let me just find the slide again. So I'm going to include, that one there basically. Just like, for example, let's go with that one there. And then the basic idea is you pretty much just scroll through each of these and select them as you go along, really. And then we can just kind of click through to next and go on to the next step. And then finally, once we're happy with the video, all we have to do is pretty much hit render. It will then export an MP4 file. And we can then take that MP4 file and basically bring it into our, and export it basically. And at that point, we can do what we want with it. We can put it on YouTube. We can put it on Vimeo. We can import it into our website. We can basically put it on Facebook. We can do whatever we want with it. So that pretty much covers the one-click video software. Over the course of the next couple of days, I'm going to have more videos, more specific demonstration videos of how we can create professional videos using one-click video, and a lot of that will be in the pro training. So if you are a Video Type Pro member, then watch out for that. So thanks for watching, and I will speak to you soon. Cheers.
Okay, Joanna, are you
Okay,
able?
hello and welcome. Chris here, Video Types.
I hope you have understood the video.
Yep.
Okay, that's great. So this is a free, this is a paid tool actually, which is worth $47. But I have shared the shared link with you through which I have purchased it. So I am giving it to you. You can download it and use it. Okay. Apart from that, Powtoon is a paid one where this is also a paid one where I have given you the full version and you can use it completely. Apart from that, you can use Powtoon as well, but if you want to pay the pricing is somewhere near this one. Okay. If paid annually, you have to buy it at this cost of $19 per month. How to create with it? Let me show it to you because they have not given the tutorial. Let me give it to you. Okay, the one which we were using, the Video Titan, it's very similar to that only. There is hardly any difference, but here the things might be paid or free. So you have to select according to your need. You want it for marketing and sales. You want it for event, something like you are organizing any event. Okay, you are organizing, let's suppose this one, the pros are paid one. Okay. So you can select your chef or cooler or some metro style kind of thing. This is paid. Let me select the chef one. Click on this is how it's look like. The video is going to be like this one. This is not a good video for us. Let's select something else.
Created using Powtoon.
You can try this one as well. Okay, let me tell you, by using any of the tool you can make it. Let me show you how to work on it. You can select any time according to your need.
Jatin, just a quick question, right? For this Powtoon animated videos and presentations, say if I have my video content producers and they shoot some short films or some post-campaign coverage, can they edit using this?
No.
No, right?
You have to use the video editors for that. This is for This is for animation videos purely.
Okay.
Okay, this is purely for animation videos. You can make the animation videos with them. Okay, let me play this video, how this video is all about.
Okay.
This is a blank one. You have to put the characters over here. You can select from here. Okay, you can put the way they are entering. Okay, you can decide the time when they should enter into it. Okay, from here you can decide the timing of the character when it is coming, through which effect it is coming. Whether it's fade, pop up, drop down, up, left, or you want it coming from the hand, from up position. Okay, if you play it, you will see the difference.
Okay.
Okay. Got it? The way this character comes is like this one.
Yep. It's almost like PowerPoint, right?
Yep. It is exactly PowerPoint, but you can convert this PowerPoint into a video directly. From here, you can define the that way. You can put the text. You have to just select the text over here, which type of text you want, the different sizes, different colors you can put on. Okay, you can edit the content, you can edit the background. Okay, here is the option of background. You want to put your image, you can put it from here. You want to upload your image, you can upload a file from here. Okay, you can upload the file from here and that can be used. Like, let me do. Okay, click on insert image. You can insert it anywhere. Okay.
Yep.
Same thing you can do with any of the characters. You can put a background sound. You can record your own voice. You want to give any sound record, you can upload it. You want to record it from here, you can record it directly. You want to put a video which you have shooted, you can put that as well. You can put the canvas, background, any additional information you require, you can check out there. They have libraries, huge libraries of characters like style icon. They can give you all the characters over here. Okay, so these things you can do, and once you are done, you can export. Click on export button. You as in the free version, you can export it to YouTube, but in the premium version, you can download it as well. So you can promote it, means you can export it to your channel.
Okay.
You want to make it public, private, which one you want to make it? Let me make it private. Or I can send it to this page, I can send it to j.windal, I can send it to any one of my YouTube channel. Then I define the title of this channel, the description of this channel, Okay, I will be coming on that in detail in when we upload a video on YouTube, and then you define your category and make it public. Okay, whatever the category is, I want this to be unlisted, so I have to make it public and free. Then you can publish in free in 480 pixels, but for publishing in the 720 or full HD, you have to buy it. And once it is done, it will be published on the YouTube channel, the one I have shown you, this one.
Okay.
Like, okay, a cool animation video in just next 10-20 minutes. You have to know what exactly you have to show, and it will be live in just next 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, once the video is live, you can edit that video. Before going into a video, we should always make a video channel.